What's good with the fam, man? We back again with another video, man. I'm back after my 2-month hiatus with great news, man. The whole title of this video has to do with my absence, or I wouldn't even say my absence. I've just put my presence in other places in my life. And what I've done is really changed my life, and I feel like I'm a totally different person. I did a 180. Like, I don't even know if I could recognize myself, my habits from the last time I made a YouTube video. And that's what we're talking about today. I feel like a lot of people, or everybody, wants to be better. Everyone wants a better life. And we all think, or most of us think, working hard or doing certain things is going to get us to that life. And yeah, to a certain extent, but one of the biggest things I think we ignore is becoming that person. I realized it's not about doing so many things, or let's put it like this: someone who works 12 hours a day versus someone who works 3 hours a day. That person that works 3 hours a day can be way further than the person that works 12 hours, because it's not about the work, it's about becoming the person that whatever you want to manifest has no choice but to manifest, and you inevitably become that person. And that's what I've done. I've changed my life in every single aspect, from relationships to finances. I won't go into specifics, but me changing my identity, changing how I see myself, changing my beliefs has really been the missing piece that has manifested and changed my life in ways that I can't imagine. I'm sitting here living my life like, is this really my life? And I'm still so much striving to get more and do better that I forget how much change I made just in the last 2 months. And I realize it's changing your mind. If you don't believe that you can make it somewhere, if you don't believe that this can be a reality, then you won't even open up the doorway. A lot of times we have all of these limiting beliefs put on us from the world, from your family, from just the collective of everything you've been through and seen, and you have these hidden beliefs within your subconscious mind, and you keep manifesting a certain reality in your life because you have not changed the way you see things, or or what you can see, or what is possible for you. And it's a balance of doing habits and also mindset. So let's first talk about habits. If you want to be a rich person, if you want to attract a great partner, if you want to do all of these things that you desire and you dream of, you first need to become the person that is able to handle and be ready to have these things in your life. I feel like I said, a lot of people think the missing piece is, I just need to work harder, I just need to do more. And yeah, to a certain extent, but a lot of times when you become the person and do those things, you will be what you want to be. And before we even, like, I kind of contradiction, but before we even go into that, the mindset is also, like I said, the missing piece. But just think about your dream life. Are you really doing the habits and things on a daily basis that your dream self would do? We can say, oh, I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to have financial freedom. I want a great partner. But are you that type of person that even can have those things? You need to think, who do I need to become to where the things that I want to attract inevitably come to me? And I realize it's changing my habits. I've let go of bad habits that I have. I've been sober, and that was something that I couldn't even imagine doing, honestly. I don't go too much into it, but that has been like one of the biggest changes in my life. And I realized, like, wow, just me letting go of these habits and adding new habits. I've started to meditate. I've started to reprogram my subconscious mind. And what I mean by that is, I'll play like some frequencies. You probably heard like 432. Just look up 432 and you'll frequency on YouTube, and you'll find a slew, an infinite number of frequencies, and just play them and start to reprogram your mind. This is kind of a bit of mindset, but also habits. So I'll say the things that I want to attract. I'm financially free. I have a great partner. All of these things, just for example. And your brain is in such a more receptive state when you listen to these things, and even more importantly, right before you go to sleep at night. because your brain is in theta waves. Your brain is moving a lot slower. Your conscious mind is moving slower, so you can get into your subconscious. And that's how you really change your life, is connecting with your subconscious, because that's your program. A lot of people think, oh, if I change um, what I'm thinking, then that's gonna change your life. But thinking is just about 5 to 10% of your brain. Yeah, your thinking matters. You should think more positive thoughts and entertain positive thoughts, but your subconscious mind is the driver. So you need to reprogram your subconscious and start to take a little bit of time every day, 10 minutes a day, to say the things you want to manifest, and say them in the present tense. Say, I am financially free. I am so thankful and grateful that I live the life I want to live, that I'm living my dream life, my desired reality. And once you do this, you start to shift your mind, shift your beliefs, shift the way you see things. So that's been a big habit I've added. And meditation has been big. But as I think about it, it's been a mixture of letting go and replacing what I've let go with the habits and things that the dream life me is wants to do and wants to be. And I've really just only seen a glimpse of what I can attract, what I can be, what I can manifest. But just simply putting those right thoughts within your subconscious mind is such a big thing. Just because this thing, every single day, you're probably consuming a lot of negativity. Most of the world promotes negativity, mainly social media, TV, the news, all of those things. And sad to say, most people around you are feeding you positive thoughts, feeding you positive feedback. So if you just constantly attending to negative things, low vibrational beliefs and things of that nature, then your life will reflect that. Your life is a direct reflection of yourself. And I feel like a lot of people don't want to believe that, or like to neglect that. But your life will just show you, and it cannot lie to you. You can lie to yourself, you can lie to everyone else, but your life will be a constant mirror of who you are within and where you are in your subconscious. So if you want to attract and live your dream life, you need to be the person that has that dream life. And that's kind of like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, dang, I have to let go of who I was. But now I feel like the old me is almost dead. Like, I can't even recognize who I was 2 months ago, just by implementing these things, letting go of habits, and adding the habits that the dream me is doing. And no, you don't have to do it all today, but just start with one thing. I suggest just starting with the reprogramming of your subconscious. That's such a big thing. And I'll probably play the frequencies in the background of this video. But being that person is the main thing. You need to be already in order to become. A lot of us think, oh, once I do this or that, or I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Um, Once I get $10,000 a month, for example, then I'll become the person that can handle that. But no, you need to be the person and act as though you already have that reality. You need to have no difference between that reality and where you are right now. And yeah, it may be hard because okay, it's only hard because you believe it's hard, first of all, but it's just letting go of your old frequency. And that's one of the most difficult things, because everything in your life will try to make you go back and test you to fold back into that old frequency. But being that person has been the biggest change in my life and has manifested me pretty much everything I've ever wanted, and even things that I didn't even know I wanted, or were good for me in ways that I didn't even realize, have been brought into my life and manifested into my life by being that person that I wish to become. Like I said, we want to become, and then, oh, once I get the money, then I'll do this, then I'll have the good habits. No, you need to have the habits of that person today and right now. But yeah, man, it's just the start. And I don't know if y'all wondering where I've been, but I've been doing amazing. I haven't necessarily been called to make YouTube videos, but even something like I've replaced making YouTube videos with something that's been more lucrative. And not to say that I'm giving up on YouTube, but just allocating my time into something else in order to come back to be able to give you guys the most authentic content, and as you can see, was manifested by me making that decision. So don't be afraid to let go of who you were. You have to let go of who you think you are to become who you want to be. And I might just title the video that, to be honest. I was trying to think of a way to title the video. But yeah, man, it's just the first video. I don't know how frequent I'll make YouTube videos. I'll still be posting the shorts and my TikToks and such. But yeah, man, I just had to come tap in with y'all, give y'all an update on my life, let y'all know I'm doing better than ever. My life been better than ever. And it's because I've taken the steps to become, or to be, that person that I wish to become. And your life will inevitably start to change. And don't put a timeline on it. A lot of times, like, I'll reprogram my subconscious at one point in my day, and then I'll go to sleep and I'll expect to wake up to a certain abundance or whatever the case. And I'm like, dang, where's it at? Why is it not here? And then you kind of get discouraged and you think, oh, it won't be here. And your beliefs didn't work. But sometimes it takes a little time. Whenever I let go of the want to be whatever it is I want to be, and just relax and have fun in the now and enjoy life now for what it is, then inevitably those things come. So whatever you want also runs from you. So instead of wanting it, you need to be it. That is the biggest lesson of this video. But yeah, I could probably go on for another 9 minutes, but we're gonna end it off here. I appreciate y'all for watching. Oh, and I dropped the project. I got another project coming on my birthday, December 30th. I like to gift y'all on my birthday because I don't really care too much about birthdays. Every day is a birthday. Every present moment is Christmas. But nonetheless, man, I had a new project called Unlimited Reborn. Definitely encapsulating what I've been. I feel like I've really been reborn, man. But I love y'all. We out. Unlimited. Until we meet again, I love y'all.